In a scenario of constant movements in the European transfer market, Arsenal is drawing attention from fans and the sports media with speculation about a possible signing of Brazilian forward Vinícius Júnior, currently at Real Madrid. The young prodigy, who shone last season with exceptional performances in La Liga and the UEFA Champions League, could be the next big name to wear the Gunners' shirt. Vinícius's ability to dribble past defenders and his knack for scoring goals in decisive moments have made him one of the most respected figures in world football, further increasing Arsenal's interest in acquiring him. Vinícius Júnior's journey at Real Madrid is not just a success story but also a testament to his determination and hard work. Since joining the Spanish club, the forward has rapidly evolved, transforming from a promising talent into a key player. His impressive speed and refined technique on the field have made him a nightmare for opposing defenses, and his ability to create goal-scoring opportunities for himself and his teammates is widely recognized. In crucial matches, Vinícius has proven his worth by taking responsibility and scoring goals that defined games, further solidifying his reputation as a world-class athlete. The prospect of seeing him play in the Premier League, especially in an Arsenal jersey, ignites great enthusiasm among fans. The vibrant and offensive style of play that manager Mikel Arteta has implemented in the London team perfectly complements Vinícius's characteristics, which include his ability to accelerate the game and break defensive lines. Adding a player with his profile to the squad could transform Arsenal's dynamics, making them even more competitive in major competitions. Furthermore, Vinícius Júnior's transfer to Arsenal could signify a significant change in his career. The Premier League is often regarded as one of the most challenging and exciting leagues in the world, and the opportunity to shine in a new setting could be exactly what the forward needs to elevate his game to a new level. Arsenal, in turn, is seeking reinforcements that can help the team return to competing for titles and establish itself among the best clubs in England and Europe. With the transfer market heating up and negotiations underway, the anticipation surrounding Vinícius Júnior continues to grow. The sports media is closely following every move, and fans, eager for news, are dreaming of the possibility of seeing the Brazilian star in action at the Emirates Stadium. The combination of talent, potential, and desire for success makes Vinícius Júnior a highly coveted acquisition, and Arsenal is determined to seize this opportunity before it's too late. Vinícius's story is undoubtedly one of the most intriguing in current football, and his possible move to Arsenal could mark an exciting new chapter for both the player and the club. Sources close to the London club have revealed that manager Mikel Arteta is keen on the idea of bringing Vinícius to the Emirates Stadium. Arteta, who has been looking to strengthen the squad for the upcoming season, believes that Vinícius Júnior's speed, skill, and finishing ability could immensely enhance Arsenal's style of play, which is characterized by an offensive and dynamic approach. The coach's philosophy of promoting possession football, with quick transitions and constant movement, would fit perfectly with the Brazilian forward's ability to destabilize opposing defenses with incisive dribbles and explosive bursts of speed. Additionally, Vinícius Júnior brings with him the experience gained at one of the world's greatest clubs, Real Madrid, where he played alongside established stars and participated in high-level competitions like the UEFA Champions League. This background would be a significant asset for Arsenal, which is looking to bounce back after challenging seasons. The presence of a player with Vinícius's winning mentality and resilience could inspire the young talents in the squad, such as Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe, who have already shown immense potential but are still in the process of maturing in their careers. The team, which already has a promising young core, could benefit even further from Vinícius's experience, not only in terms of on-field performance but also in building a cohesive and competitive collective. Integrating a player like him could elevate the quality of training and provide a continuous learning environment. Vinícius, by sharing his experiences and high-level tactics, could help shape the group's mindset for a more ambitious and fierce competition. Arteta is aware that adding Vinícius Júnior would not only strengthen Arsenal's attack, but also expand the tactical options available. With the forward's versatility, capable of playing in various positions in the offensive sector, the coach would have the freedom to experiment with different formations and strategies depending on the opponent. This flexibility could be crucial in decisive moments of the season, where squad depth becomes a determining factor for success. Thus, the pursuit of Vinícius Júnior is not only a matter of individual talent, but also a well-thought-out strategy to build a stronger Arsenal, prepared for the challenges ahead. The combination of youth and experience could be the key to revitalizing the team and putting it back in contention for titles, both in the Premier League and in European competitions. Arteta's vision, combined with Vinícius's potential, could result in an exciting chapter in Arsenal's recent history, bringing hope and enthusiasm to the fans and the club itself. Rumors about the signing gained more momentum after a series of internal discussions within Arsenal's management, which is evaluating the financial viability of a significant investment to secure the forward's transfer. The current leadership of the London club is deeply involved in detailed analyses, considering not only the immediate costs of the transfer but also the long-term impact that the arrival of a player of Vinícius Júnior's caliber could have on the club. This analysis includes the potential increase in ticket sales, which could result from the fans' excitement over the arrival of such a renowned name, as well as the growth in merchandising sales, which would certainly rise with the player's popularity among supporters. Arsenal's executives are aware that this type of investment can be risky, especially in such a volatile and competitive market. However, they also recognize that adding a world-class athlete could be a game-changer for the team, not only in terms of on-field performance but also in building the club's identity and attracting new sponsors. Vinícius, with his positive image and recognized talent, could be a valuable asset that would bring more than just goals and assists, but also a new shine to Arsenal's sporting project. Although Real Madrid is reluctant to part with such a valuable player, the pressure from the Premier League and Vinícius's desire to have a more central role in his career may pave the way for negotiations. The Spanish club, aware of the growing competition in the league, may see the opportunity to capitalize on a substantial offer, especially if Vinícius expresses his interest in leaving the club. The situation is delicate, and Real Madrid will certainly do everything possible to retain a player who has become a key piece in their tactical scheme, but the dynamics of the market could create a window of opportunity for Arsenal. The player, who has already expressed the desire to be a fundamental piece in his team, may see Arsenal as an opportunity for growth and prominence. In his recent journey at Real Madrid, Vinícius has faced competition from other high-level forwards, which may limit his chances of shining in a central role. The prospect of joining Arsenal, where he could become the attack star, is an attractive proposition. His quest for more playing time and a leadership role in the attack may make him more receptive to the idea of a new challenge. Moreover, the possibility of reuniting with compatriots and other young talents at Arsenal offers a familiar and stimulating environment that could facilitate his adaptation. The desire to establish himself as one of the best players in the world may drive him to consider this move, especially if negotiations start to progress and the prospect of a solid, long-term contract becomes a reality. In summary, the combination of Vinícius's current situation, Arsenal's desire to invest in a competitive future, and the dynamics of the transfer market make this negotiation potentially one of the most interesting of the season. Additionally, Vinícius Júnior's connection with other Brazilians in the Premier League, including Gabriel Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus, could ease his transition to the new environment. The presence of compatriots on the team can be a determining factor for a player's integration, especially at such a crucial moment in his career. This support network can be vital for a player considering such a significant change, offering not only a sense of belonging but also the opportunity to share experiences and common challenges that come with life in a new league. The companionship with Martinelli and Jesus, both talented and respected players, could provide Vinícius with valuable insights into the club's culture and the expectations of the Premier League. They could guide him on training routines, team dynamics, and how to handle the pressure of playing in one of the world's most coveted leagues. Moreover, this friendship could create a camaraderie that helps ease the adaptation process, allowing Vinícius to focus on his performance on the field. Arsenal, which has shown a commitment to developing young talent and building a competitive team, could become an even more attractive destination for the forward. The club's philosophy of investing in young prospects and giving them the chance to shine in a supportive and learning environment is something Vinícius could greatly appreciate. Under Mikel Arteta's leadership, Arsenal has proven to be a club that prioritizes individual and collective growth, creating a space where players can develop and reach their maximum potential. Furthermore, Arsenal's progress in domestic and European competitions, with the team establishing itself as a title contender, makes the proposal even more enticing. The chance to compete at a high level, fight for trophies, and be part of an ambitious project could be a significant draw for Vinícius. He may envision his transfer as an opportunity not only to stand out individually but also to contribute to the success of a team on the rise. Arteta's philosophy of fostering an environment of camaraderie and personal development could be a decisive factor for Vinícius. The coach has stood out for his ability to create a positive atmosphere within the locker room, where all players feel valued and motivated to give their best. This approach could be especially beneficial for Vinícius, who seeks a place where he can not only shine as a player but also grow as a person and athlete. Thus, with the support of his compatriots, Arsenal's development culture, and Arteta's inspiring vision, Vinícius Júnior may see the transfer to the London club as an ideal opportunity to make a significant leap in his career, solidifying his position as one of the best players in the world. The combination of these factors may be what makes this potential move not only attractive, but also a strategic decision for the forward's future. Arsenal fans are eager to see how this situation will unfold in the coming weeks, especially with the transfer window nearing its close. The atmosphere of anticipation is palpable, and many supporters are already starting to envision what a forward line composed of Vinícius, Saka, and Jesus would look like, a trio that could be devastating for opposing defenses. The idea of having a player of Vinícius' stature and skill alongside young talents like Bukayo Saka, who has already stood out as one of the team's key players, and Gabriel Jesus, an experienced forward with a winning history, has generated frenetic enthusiasm among the supporters. The fans, who have always been passionate about exciting and offensive football, see in Vinícius the piece that could complement and even elevate the team's performance. The possibility of such a dynamic and versatile forward line not only promises goals but also a more fluid and creative style of play, capable of unsettling any defense. This combination of speed, technique, and game intelligence could put Arsenal back in the conversation among the top clubs in the Premier League, elevating their aspirations and boosting the players' confidence. If negotiations progress, Vinícius Júnior could become one of Arsenal's protagonists in the quest for titles and a prominent place in the Premier League and beyond. His presence would not only strengthen the attack but also bring new energy and a winning mentality to the team, which is crucial for a squad looking to rise after a few challenging seasons. The pressure to achieve results and the ambition to win trophies are factors that can transform the club's culture, and adding Vinícius would be a significant step in that direction. Moreover, Arsenal supporters, known for their unwavering support, would be eager to welcome Vinícius with open arms, creating a vibrant atmosphere at the Emirates Stadium. The impact of the crowd can be a powerful motivator for any player, and Vinícius, with his exciting style of play, would undoubtedly become an instant fan favorite. The connection he could establish with the supporters might become one of the most rewarding aspects of his career, turning each match into a memorable experience for both him and the fans. Contributing to the renewal of the team and the search for a return to the elite of English football, Vinícius Júnior's arrival could be seen as a symbol of hope and transformation for Arsenal. The club's management, by investing in a player of his caliber, would demonstrate a commitment to aiming for great achievements, signaling not only a desire for immediate success but also a long-term vision for building a team capable of competing on all fronts. Thus, as the transfer window approaches its close, the anticipation surrounding Vinícius Júnior continues to grow, with supporters, players, and management eager to see if this potential transfer will materialize. Arsenal's future may be on the verge of transformation, and the arrival of the Brazilian forward could mark the beginning of an exciting new chapter in the club's history. Meanwhile, Real Madrid will closely monitor the situation, aware of the value that Vinícius represents both on the field and in terms of marketing and image. The Spanish club, which historically takes pride in its ability to retain and develop exceptional talents, is not willing to easily part with a player who has become a key piece in its tactical scheme. Vinícius has not only distinguished himself with his dribbling and finishing skills but has also become an icon for fans, especially among young people who see him as a role model. His popularity transcends the field, contributing to Real Madrid's global image and fan engagement worldwide. The forward's future may, therefore, depend not only on financial factors but also on the player's ambitions and his desire to find a club where he can shine even more. Vinícius, who has already expressed the wish to have a central role in his career, is at an important crossroads. The pressure for him to remain at Real Madrid is high, as the management recognizes that a player like him is difficult to replace. The impact of his departure could be felt not only in terms of on-field results but also in the revenue generated through merchandising and ticket sales, as his popularity attracts many supporters to the stadium and to the club's brand. The pressure on Madrid's management to retain Vinícius is high, given his impact on the team and his popularity among fans. The management needs to carefully consider its options, weighing the value of a significant investment to secure his stay against any offers that may arise. The situation is further complicated by the competitive nature of the Premier League, where clubs like Arsenal are willing to make substantial investments to acquire world-class talents. The possibility of losing such an influential player at a time when the team seeks to continue competing at a high level adds an extra layer of complexity to the decisions the management must make. Moreover, conversations surrounding Vinícius Júnior are far from just a transfer issue. They also involve building a future project for Real Madrid. The club has a legacy of success and a global fan base, and maintaining players who can ensure that this legacy continues is a priority. The dialogue between Vinícius and management regarding his expectations and future aspirations will also be crucial. If the player feels that his ambitions can be met at Real Madrid, it could significantly influence his decision to stay. Therefore, as the transfer market progresses, Vinícius Júnior's situation becomes one of the most debated topics, not only among fans but also among analysts and sports commentators. The unfolding of this story could have profound implications for Real Madrid's immediate future and for Vinícius's career, and all parties involved are aware of this. Balancing the need to retain such a valuable talent while responding to market pressures will be a challenging task for the Madrid management, which seeks to protect its interests while navigating the complexities of modern football. In this scenario, the coming days promise to be crucial for both Arsenal and Vinícius Júnior. Meetings between the clubs, discussions between the player and his representatives, and market strategies will be determining factors for the outcome of this negotiation. The anticipation is high, and all eyes will be on the developments of this negotiation that could change the course of the forward's career and the trajectory of the London club, bringing new hopes and ambitions to one of England's most traditional teams. The decisions made now could have long-term repercussions, not only for those involved but also for the dynamics of European football as a whole.